Hello everybody, I am Moldy, and this is Dragon's Dogma 2 once again. In the last episode, we had a little difficulty trying to set up camp, namely bandits showing up to eat my tent and then a cyclops that wouldn't let me set up camp somewhere else once I picked up another camping kit, but that's all behind us now. We had a successful camp by the end of the day. And now, we're ready to go off and take care of the rest of this quest that we started. We got more monsters that need to be taken care of up in the mine, and then we gotta go down to Harv Village to clear out some saurians. And that mine's a bit closer. We actually found the mine in the last episode, but we was all low on health and really needed that camp to go fixing things properly. But as things stand now, I am very much ready to be going into that mine and clearing out the monsters. And if these wolves would just hold still, there we go. We're getting the job done. Fewer wolves running around the wilderness. Who cares about the ecosystem? We don't need no natural predators for anybody around here. Least of all me. I don't need no predators skulking around and getting all up inside my rectal cavity. Now let's get ourselves up into that mine. There's some goblins that need a slaying, and I need to press the right buttons to pick up that apple. I'm used to pressing Y to pick things up. The Elden Ring DLC came out, and I have been playing the living shit right out of it. So I'm probably gonna end up getting some buttons confused here and there, but it's par for the course. It's all par for the course. Much like getting stabbed in the face by goblins and stuff, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. And it looks to me like we're crossing that bridge right now, because this definitely is that bridge that we were coming to, because we got goblins all holed up in this mine. Nothing a couple of stabs and slices won't fix. We just need to clear them all out. Excellent placement on that splody barrel, little goblin. I don't know if I hurt myself with that or not. You, come here. You're going down there into the crowd of people that want to kill you. There we go. Now I'm feeling good. Yep, okay. Yep, fist bump. We got this Mogloop. Ain't nothing gonna stop us now. In fact, we probably don't even have to kill the rest of these goblins. Those few we butchered at the entrance ought to send a strong enough message. But since when are goblins known to receive the message? They don't receive nothing except a swift blade to the nugget, and then they stop being alive. So we might as well kill them. I mean, if they die that easily, killing them's just doing them a favor. So let's go ahead and make them not alive no more. Stop your living there, little goblin. You torch-throwing sons of bitches have thrown ye last torches. And you, get out of here. Stop being alive. You know the way to go. It's straight down into hell with you. Alright. Yeah, high five. We did it. We killed goblins. Don't I feel like a big, strong man? And you're over there breaking stuff. Ooh, treasure chest that I almost walked right past. You and your item breakage really got my attention there. Found me a two-hander. That is for warriors, and I don't feel like carrying it. Mogloop, you get to be super heavy now. Have fun with that. It's better if you're weighed down than I am weighed down. I like being able to move nice and quickly without the threat of losing my speed and endurance. And there we go, dead goblin. Come on, mister. Okay, you go ahead and interrupt him when I'm trying to parry what he's doing. That's fine. It's not like I wanted to parry him or anything. I'm gonna be taking this now. That is pants. Ranger's tights. I can handle that. Might just sell that when I get back to town. I could very much use the extra, the extra money so I can buy more equipment. This sword I have, as upgraded as it is still the very first sword you get in the game. stand to have something better, something stronger, something cuttier. Something you can really cut a man with. And this little sword, while it is working now, eventually it will cease to cut the chut. Now then, if I remember correctly, that two-hander reminded me that there is another particular weapon we can find in here for a different quest which unlocks the warrior and sorcerer vocations for us back in town. And might this be the, yep, that's Grievous Horns, alright. That is equipment for the sorcerer. So, once we get done in here, we can go and start and immediately finish that other quest, which will get us a nice extra boost of experience and money. The money is also good, and this too is good because it's silver ore and a little bit of gold. That stuff can be sold for good monies or used for upgrading equipment. It's always coming back to the equipment. There we go. There's my people backing me up right while I'm getting stun locked. Mogloop, I could use some healing. There we go. Force me into a high five. It's not like I wanted to or anything. I was about to look through my inventory to see if I could put out the fire, but, well, whatever. The fire didn't last that long anyway. Give me your gold, Goblin. You don't need it no more. You're dead. And you don't need that horn either. That's my horn now. I'm a horny boy. I like walking around collecting horns. That is the very definition of horny. And if you think it means something else, well, you're wrong. You've been spending too much time on the internet. And that's a boulder. Get on down there, boulder. Okay, simply slapping it wasn't enough to get it moving. Well, fine. Push. And it broke. I broke the boulder by pushing it. Push. There we go, now it rolls. That's what I wanted. Wait, who the hell's this guy? Where the hell did he come from? Is he just some random ass pawn who came in here? An NPC, maybe? You! Why are you a goblin? You shouldn't have been a goblin. That was the biggest mistake you made, being born a goblin. Now you get to die just like the rest of them. We safe? Good. Okay, maybe not good. I'm still hearing battle music. Yep, there's a goblin that's still very much alive. Are we done now? Yeah, I think so. Now, this random guy, who are you? You're a pawn, and your name is Green, and I don't want to hire you. Why are you in this cave? It's a very odd place for a pawn to just be appearing, unless he's exploring the cave alongside his arisen. And I certainly didn't hire you. I ain't yo arisen. I didn't make you. Push. Here comes a boulder. You probably shouldn't have stood in front of it. Standing in front of the boulder is a bad idea there, Mogloop. You don't want to get a boulder in the face. That shit fucking hurts. And that is the end of my song. I hope you liked it. It is called Taking a Boulder to the Face. We still got a quest marker here in this cave, which must mean we haven't killed the big important goblin just yet. That bothers me. I mean, we've already killed a big fuckload of them in here. But, okay, now we've done it. Now we've rid the mine of goblins. Okay. Which means it's time to head on to Harv Village and take care of their saurian troubles. Right after I dig me up this ore vein. Oh, just one lump of silver. You couldn't have given me more than that. Well, this guy seems to know exactly where Harv Village is. Surely he'll show us the fastest way unless he decides to take us through some weird-ass river, because that has happened to me before. I have been following one of the pawns I hired before saying, "Oh, I know the way, master," and then they take me the longest way possible when there's just a simple little wooden bridge we could cross that would have taken us straight to our objective. Instead, he decides to lead us around the far side of the canyon and up through the bowels of a griffin And then that goblin was already dead. I went rushing straight at a dead guy, and you are on fire. You may want to do something about that. It does not look comfortable. Well, go ahead, Lion Man. Lead the way to Harv, unless you decide to be stupid about the whole thing. In fact, I'm going this way. I see Griffin. Just in case it sees me and decides it wants to take a big old chunk out of my meaty little ass. Also, should I be possessed by the desire to go up there and fight the Griffin. And this guy is a merchant. What are you selling?
Every ilk.
Yes, every ilk. Show me what kind of ilk you got. You got a wakestone shard. Tempting, but no. I don't want to drop that kind of money on this. I got other shit I want to get rid of, though. Alright, that's good. I got me some money out of him. And that is the sound of the Griffin I hear. But it's up there on the cliff. I'm down here. It's not like it can fly or anything. I say as somebody who has ridden on the back of a griffin as it flew through the air before, but okay, that's a big bunch of wolves. And somebody's in trouble. Stupid dog, you're making this person uncomfortable. Ooga booga booga! You shouldn't go attacking people like that. And that one should go taking a chunk out of my ass as I go trying to rush down this other one. Now, oh, way to steal my kill. I wanted to bloody that wolf myself. You and that bow, you are shooting things super effectively, I must say. Is that all the wolves? I think so.
How kind of you.
Yep, you're welcome. You're
Take
not
this
dying.
with my gratitude.
Yes, thank you for your gratitude and that 50 gold and ripened apples and a scrag of beast you've given me. Now, without further ado, Harv Village awaits. It is in plain sight right down there. Let's go and kill all of their saurians. Then, that takes care of this quest that we're on. Not sure why battle music kicked up for a second there. I didn't see nothing to battle, but we're fine. We're all good, and nobody's dying. And if anyone does die, it will not be me. I will be sure that it is not me. Now let's get our asses all up inside that village. I know what they want. Yes, Harv Village. It is a place. A coastal settlement, if you will. And now, that's the cave we need to head into. Stormwind Cave! That's where all the saurians have gathered. Now, real quick before I go doing that, I need to see about fucking, this place is all beaten up and collapsed. I need to see if there's a shop in town that I could buy a fairy stone or two from. I like to keep a healthy supply of those. You're a
Might
merchant.
I interest you in my humble wit?
Yeah, show me what you got. You probably ain't got what I'm... Oh, you do have a fairy stone for sale for 10,000 gold. I might as well buy that. And maybe see if I have anything else to sell that I neglected to sell first time.
Obliged, sir.
Well, alright. Now we've got 2 fairy stones. You can never have too many of those. I only wish they weren't so damn expensive in this game. But they are. They want to try to encourage you to spend real money on them.
You've come to a dangerous place. Scaly beasts make this their den. We've been dispatched to cull them.
Good for you.
A small force ventured inside, though I've seen neither hide nor hair of them since. Seems the battle is hard won.
Yeah.
I'll not stop you if you wish to explore, but don't look for my aid if aught goes awry.
Wasn't counting on it, you big old smelly coward bitch baby with the soiled trousers. You shit your pants at the sight of the slightest lizard, don't ya? Anyway, we ain't stepping into that cave just yet because I want to go over here. There is a port crystal that needs activating. Right here. And now we can easily jump between here and Vernworth with a fairy stone. Now then, gotta save. You know how important it is to save in these sorts of games. You never know when you're just gonna fucking drop dead because lizards shoved spears all inside the tenderest parts of your body. And it seems I forgot to turn my lantern off when I came out from the damn mine earlier. Works for me.
Oh, my eyes.
Okay, you got a haze over your eyes.
Anyone here?
And, ooh, sack of gold. Yeah, survive just a little bit longer. I stopped to pick up some gold. You're getting the help you need. Take that, lizard. You ain't got no tail. You also ain't got no life. That's better. Yeah. Don't you run away from me. Take that. I don't think that even hit you, but still, take it anyway. You don't need to get hit by it if you're gonna be taking it. There we go. Dead lizard. And, wouldn't you know it, this lizard is also about to be dead. There you go. You're still alive. Stop doing that. Stop living when I try to kill you. That's rude. Okay.
I am in your debt, sir. Thanks to your valor, I shall live to fight another day.
Yep, you're safe. Go fuck yourself. Now we just got more saurians that need to be killed. Just a few more. And by a few, I mean probably a lot. I don't remember the exact number. Now, give me all this silver. Oh, just one little lump of it. You greedy little ore vein, barely having anything at all. Yep, just another single chunk. They just don't want to drown me in silver like they used to do way back in the good old days before the mines were all tapped out. Savagery extract? Well, fine, go ahead and extract my savagery. I didn't need it. I didn't need all that savagery up inside of me. I'm glad to have it extracted. You just dropped down and I thought you was an enemy. You need to watch where you're dropping there, son. And what we got here? Bones? A horn of a goblin? Well, fine, I'll take it. Can't be not having them. I mean, it's just sitting there, ripe for the stealing. I mean, take it. It's not like somebody owns these things. I mean, these lizards probably went and made the kill to begin with, but fuck them. I ain't here to cater to the angry lizard monsters that have taken up residence in this cave. Now you, sir, I'm gonna have to just... Would you hold still? You're scurrying around and I hate it. I hate an enemy that won't sit still long enough for me to stab him. Now, there you go. Okay, you just keep interrupting me, why don't you? That's real fine and dandy. I like getting interrupted while I'm busy trying to do shit like this to that other guy. Fine, you get to take the big bad stabby stab. Yep, we are safe.
You're not one of ours. Have you come to save us?
Yes, I have. Good for you. You're welcome.
Forgive me. I cannot seem to walk of my own accord just now.
Yep. Good luck out for that messed up
Would
leg.
you aid me in reaching the entrance?
Oh, so do you want me to carry you back? 'Cause I can do that. I can carry you. So...
This cavern is most queer.
I think that cavern would find it offensive that you said that.
There are no such ruins.
Ruins?
Could there be a connecting tunnel? Mayhap that's how the creatures got in.
Possible.
This place warrants further searching, though.
Yeah, so go ahead and try to follow me. Yeah, he's following slowly but surely. And I didn't raid your corpse yet, you stupid-ass saurian. But we did the quest that needed a doing. Now let's just escort this man out of the cave, smash these eggs. We don't need them hatching into any more lizards. And dried meat. That will prove useful. I can get some use out of that. And, yep, there you are, just slowly bringing up the rear. Just slowly trundling on. Yep, there you are. This in fact, is not the most annoying escort mission. At least you can jump, I'll give you that. There is another escort quest later on in the game, and if I remember correctly, it is mandatory. And this particular guy we need to escort's got a bad leg, or maybe it's a bad back. And if you go too far ahead, he's like, "Oh, could I trouble you to walk just a teensy bit slower? I don't want my back to... Ooh, there it goes!" It's really annoying having to slow your pace just for that dude. Now then, there, I slap you in the head. You get a good old head slap going. I can't see what's going on here. Okay, there we go. Cut that tail and I'll stab you in the nuts. I am on the ground and I'm in pain, but I'm alive. Kill the damn lizard. There. Yep, okay. We're good. Lizards are dead. We are not. I'll call that a success. Now let's get that dude out of here. We'll get him out of the cave. And then we are sure to get some sort of reward out of him. And then we can head back to Vernworth, report to Brant, and also pick up that other quest that'll unlock the warrior and sorcerers stuff.
You went in there to save my fellow soldiers.
Yeah, I did. And you didn't. You coward. You little sniveling bitch monkey.
I underestimated you, friend. I shall send word of your deeds to the captain.
Excellent.
You've done well this day. I thank you. We'll see to the rest of this mess. You need not trouble yourself further.
Yeah, something tells me you're lying to me about not needing to trouble myself further. Anyway, this dude's out of there and safe. You're welcome, by the way.
I'm saved.
So about giving me some sort of reward.
You have my gratitude, friend. Were it not for your aid, I'd have died a dog's death.
So yeah, you got some money to give me. Or not, you can just... Your thanks is enough, I guess. Fine, whatever. Oh great,
Hold,
now
sir.
what?
I'd rethink pressing onward if I were you. The village is crawling with saurians.
Oh great, they came up out of the
Forgive
cave.
me. I didn't mean to startle you. I used to call this place home, you see, in times more peaceful. You're the arisen, are you? Well, that's something.
Yeah, I can go kill the lizards in the
We
village.
were hoping to reclaim our village, but it doesn't seem we'll have much luck. We fled when the dragon attacked some days past, thinking we'd return once the baleful thing was gone. Easier said than done, clearly. In our absence, a bask of saurians have made our homes their own. What are we to do? The guards not like to send soldiers all the way out here,
Well, you do have an arisen right here.
but mayhap they needn't at all. You are the arisen, I. Could we trouble you to aid us in our hour of need? Please, sir, do something, anything about the saurians infesting our village.
Well, fine, since you asked so nicely, and since we're right here, we might as well just slay even more monsters. I mean, that's the whole reason we came out here, was to slay some monsters. So it couldn't hurt to butcher a few more unless I get a spear in the back of my head like I just did. That shit does not feel good, I can assure you. Trust me, as a man who just took a spear to the back of the head, you don't need to go doing that anytime in the near future. There we go. More dead saurian. Did we win? Is it over?
Is the deed done, good arisen? Oh, thank you, thank you.
You had me thinking there was more than just 3 of them.
We shall all be able to return to our homes at last. I can hardly wait to bring these tidings to the other villagers. I dare say we'll have this place livable again ere long. I cannot thank you enough. Long will you be known as a friend to our village. If you happen to pass by, do come visit us, won't you? I
Yeah,
should
will
like for
do.
you to see this place as 'twas afore the dragon's attack. For your sake, as well as ours, we'll do our utmost to see the village restored.
Alright then. The village is saved, and we'll have to come back here in a few days to keep that quest going. But as things go now, we need to head back to Vernworth and I will use a fairy stone, but I don't want to use it right there in the middle of town, because if you do go trying to use a fairy stone in the middle of a big group of NPCs, it won't work, and I'm pretty sure it just eats your fairy stone if you do that, and that is not a risk I am willing to take right now. But I think I'm far enough away to go fairy stoning my way back to Vernworth. Into the sky with you, you little rock! Take me away! And here we are. We have arrived safely at our destination. Now let's just see. This is this the tavern? No, it is not the tavern. That would explain why it was woefully underpopulated. This over here is the tavern. There are two places, like, right next to each other. You can see how I made that mistake. Now, let's give Brant the good news of how we
Greetings,
killed the
Your
stuff.
Majesty. Have you a moment to speak?
Yeah, let's go talk over in that other room, because why the fuck not? Let's see what we can get out of this. Oh, bye-bye candlestick. That is the most fragile candlestick I have ever
There
seen.
is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen.
So I've heard. Now we got the monster culling
You've done a
done.
fine job culling those monsters, Your Majesty. 'Tis common knowledge among the people that 'twas you who delivered them from danger.
Indeed.
The number of those who seek out this tavern in the hope of an audience with the arisen grows by the day. Should you continue to display such valor, the day will soon come when Disa can no longer deny your presence.
Yeah.
And ere it slips my mind, pray, take this. 'Tis a symbol of my own gratitude.
And, alright, that's a cape and a nice sack of money. Let me stick that cape on. It does give me a little extra defense, not to mention it looks cool. Everyone looks cooler when they wear a cape. So, we do have more important
There is much
quests
we
to
ought to
pick
tend
up
to.
from you.
We are to strengthen your
We've got
Majesty's
the
claim
magistrate, there's
as a
a
true arisen.
masquerade, the false arisen, the queen regent.
You will need to infiltrate the palace to gather evidence of Disa's misdeeds. I hesitate to ask something so dangerous of you, yet I fear we have few other options.
Alright then.
I have attempted to do the same through my own channels afore now, though I have yet to uncover so much as a whisper of her plots.
You don't say.
Would that I could undertake the task myself, but my station prohibits me from reckless action.
Yeah, I understand that much.
What say you, Your Majesty? Might I ask this task of you?
Yeah, I can sneak around in the castle. They don't know who I am, so it doesn't matter if I get caught. I'll just bribe my way out of prison.
I shall ensure that the door to the Queen Regent's office is open between midnight and dawn. Pray use that time to conduct your investigation.
So, speaking of the hours between midnight and dawn, is this the hours between midnight and dawn? Because it is pretty dark out. Now, let's just make our way up to the palace, shall we? We'll just step on in there, sneak around, not get caught, and if I do get caught, well, I'm in prison and I can just throw a coin at a guard and they'll let me out. They are paid very, very little for their services, as unfortunate as it may be. But I can use that to my advantage, should it come down to it. And yeah, this is the fucking palace. My pawns ain't allowed to follow me in here.
Are the arisen? Yes? The captain gave me your description.
Yes, he told you I look like Muscle Man from regular show. Odd that they know exactly what that is, considering the time period we're in, and the magic and all the weird shit, but whatever. You get the idea. I am who I am.
Follow me!
I will follow you! You seem very intent on me following you. I just hope you don't jump into the river like the last guy I was supposed to follow. 'Cause that really complicated things. So where are you taking me? I say that as I know exactly where she's taking me. I know the door. She shows me which way to sneak in and out of the castle unseen. And then I just gotta watch for the guards, but last time I did some sneaking around in this place, the guards were pretty stupid.
Should one of the other guards spy you, I will be forced to play my part.
Understandable. Now then.
Be cautious, Your Majesty.
Yeah, turn my lantern off. I don't need extra light pouring out of my hip, giving me away. Ooh, treasure. Very convenient place for them to go storing some marcher's armor. Is that better than what I got? Probably not. Well, the helmet's better because I ain't got no helmet, but yeah, I've seen this in the store, and it surprisingly being full steel plate armor is not as protective as some shitty little chainmail that they give to all their foot soldiers. Well, whatever. It's just the way of the world. That's the way it works sometimes. Oh, that's a guard. Let's not be seen by them. Even though I was plainly in their line of sight, they did not spot me. Which is fine. I can work with that. The guard's stupidity can be used to my advantage. Much like their very poor pay. Now let's just carefully make our way around. Maybe steal this dried spud. And nobody is any the wiser. I could use a dried spud more than some random ass guard. I'm the Arisen after all. Their salubrious draft. Knock knock, who's there? Open the damn door, idiot. Okay. This is another exit. I don't need to exit. I need to be inside the tower, so yeah, this is not where I want to be. I think I want to proceed closer toward the throne room. And opening locked doors, I don't need no tutorial on that. I know that they open at some point during the day. That's guards. That's very inconvenient. Having them come up the stairs that I need to go down right when I need to not be seen by 'em. But fine. Ain't no harm in just popping out this other door that I found and going back in the right door. As long as nobody's right there to catch me right as I come out here. Hello? There we go. That is one particularly heavy door. Very obstructing. Hard to get past it. Harder than it should be to get past it. Now, hey, don't go sliding around. Grab that gold. We need it. They don't. We do. Hello? Yep, there's a guy on them stairs, but that's, I don't think, where I need to go. Mine. This is... Okay, that's the way I want to go. This way, with all the fucking people that I can't be seen by. Great. Just stop patrolling in a huge tangled mass, and that would be great. Yep, there's another one. Skulking on by. Just don't turn this way. Yeah, you go that way. And I can head this way. We're safe. We're fine. Nobody knows we're here. Not yet. I know I'm here, and that's a good thing. Only I need to know that I am here, and nobody else needs to know that, so up the stairs we go. I can hear somebody talking. I can see your subtitles through the stairs. That is convenient. Helps me figure out exactly where you are, so I can avoid you, even if you happen to be patrolling the area I need to go through. You just gotta be right there in my way, don't ya? Yep, I think that guy's coming this way. Yes, he definitely is, goddammit. Herm. But maybe he'll stop and patrol a different way. He seems to be still coming this way. let's not take that chance. I don't like being seen, especially when I'm trespassing. It's what you gotta do. Hey, don't you come this way, please. Yes, go that way. Fucking stealth. I've never been a big fan of stealth in the Dragon's Dogma. But unfortunately, it is a necessary part, especially in this game, and they do a lot of it in this first stretch of the story. Okay, we made it. And that is a torn letter. That's what we needed.
Who's there?
Sven. Your name is Sven.
Pray, keep your voice low. It wouldn't be good for either of us if someone was summoned to come check on me.
Okay, I'll stay quiet. You stay quiet. We good?
Could it be that you have come to bring Mother's schemes to light?
Yep, that's what I do.
Aye. Disa is my mother. Pray forgive me for not telling you sooner.
Yeah, I think you were that guy we ran into on the street and I pointed the guard away from you.
It was never my intent to deceive you. I simply feared that if I spoke the truth, none would wish to involve themselves with me. But that is no longer a concern. 'Tis clear that we are allied in purpose.
Uh-huh. So, I got us a little
What?
evidence.
You mean to say that you are the true Arisen? That the sovereign currently residing in the palace is a pretender?
Exactly.
Could Mother have had a hand in that as well?
Oh, you know she did.
Regent Kin Sven appears to be missing from his chambers. You've seen him?
Fuck. They know you're missing.
Me? No, sir.
Then start searching, you fool. Should aught befall the Regent Kin, 'tis us who'll answer to her grace.
Yeah.
My absence seems to have made this rather more difficult for us. You ought leave the palace at once.
Yep, that was the plan.
This room turned up little of interest, but I've a mind to look into this further. I shall send word to Captain Brandt if I discover aught you should know. I'll head out first and speak with the Sentinels. Use that opportunity to make good your escape.
Well, alright then. Ooh, conveniently open window. I can escape through that, and nobody will be suspicious about a green man face planting into the soil outside the castle. Yep, there we go. We are free and clear. We got what we needed, and we did not get caught in the process. Now let's get our asses out of the palace grounds. I don't want to be here anymore. All of the defenses, all of the royalty, it's just so stifling, so annoying, so unbecoming of a lady. So we got out of there. Let's go tell Brant the good news that we went and found that torn little letter. That probably won't help us very much.
Come to admire my sculptures, have you?
No.
Oh, to think my eminence as a collector would reach in the ears of the Arisen.
So you know I'm the real Arisen then?
If only my collection were complete, I'd fain allow you to inspect it. Alas, the sculpture that I commissioned to be its centerpiece is yet to arrive. And 'twould wound my pride to have you behold my collection ere 'tis made whole. If your curiosity shall not be denied, however, mayhap you consider paying a visit to the sculptor in my stead. The man's home is located in Batal. You need only tell him that I eagerly await the sculpture's completion.
Alright then, that's another quest for us that we will do much, much later, because Batal is an entirely different country than Vermund. This area we've explored so far is all Vermund. Batal is way over here somewhere. And down here is the prison that we started the game at. So yeah, we ain't going to Batal anytime soon. And I would damn well hope to have a port crystal I can stick anywhere by the time we go there, because there ain't no stationary port crystal like the one we found here in fucking Vernworth. That one right there, and the one over in Harv, those ain't there in Batal, so we gotta bring our own if we want to go fast traveling back. But anyway, Captain Brandt, you are inside of this tavern here. At least I think this is the tavern. Yes, I'm not used to coming in from this side. Out of the way, stupid. I gotta talk to Brandt. He's the big man in charge around
There is
here.
much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty's claim.
Yes.
as a
Anyway,
chosen. How fared
evidence.
the mission? Was there aught suspicious to be found in the Queen Regent's office?
I found a letter. A fragment of a letter that was torn to shreds. You can just make out the crest of Batal and the name Disa. Best you showed this to Captain Brandt. That's the idea!
This scrap. 'Twas part of a letter. And from Batal, no less. This alone can prove little, but 'tis clear that Disa's schemes run deep.
Indeed.
To think, Disa's actions have weighed even on the mind of her own son.
Oh yeah, we did talk to him too.
'Tis a surprise, but a welcome one. Disa is the doting mother before the Regent King. If Regent King Sven is willing to aid us by drawing Disa's focus, we may be able to gain more useful information. You have done well, Your Majesty. Though I am limited in the aid I'm able to offer, I bid you, take this.
Take it I shall, because it's probably good. Yep, that's a full-ass wakestone and another hefty bag of money. And every single one of those other quests he's got for me involves sneaking around the palace, which I'm not in the mood to do right now. I got other things I'd rather do. And if I remember correctly, somebody should be around here, and they just give us a house. A house to stay in for about a week in game time, and then after they come back, we can actually buy the house for a very actually manageable sum of gold. In fact, it's this house right here that we get to have, but I guess that person just ain't here yet. Eventually, they'll come out and say, hey, would you mind sleeping in my house for a week? But, yeah, you get a free house for a week, I should say, and then you can buy it, which I've already said. And now I'm just repeating myself. Contend with my pursuer. What pursuer? Who's pursuing me? I never actually did this quest because I didn't know who my pursuer was. There's one guy who I thought was my pursuer, and every time I try to talk to him or corner him, he just says, blah, 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 blah. That guy, I think he's the pursuer that was mentioned. And if that's the case, there is one thing I didn't try doing, because I just didn't think of it, but I'm gonna save before I do it, because if this is the wrong idea... There we go, I got you. You've been caught. I never bothered grabbing him before. That's all I had to do.
I'm trapped like a rat in a cage. This Arisen's both shrewd and fleet of foot.
Well, maybe you shouldn't have been pursuing me. So, who are you?
'Tis obvious, no? I am an agent, of a sort.
What kind of sort?
Let's just say there are some who don't want you wandering about as you please.
Well, if they got a problem, they'll just meet the end of my blade.
I was to report on your comings and goings, you see. But I suppose that job's over, now you found me out. So, how about it, friend? Will you let me go? I've no reason to trouble you any further.
Somehow I doubt that. No.
Understandable. Still, no harm in asking, was there? Let's get this over with then.
Am I gonna have to fight you? Yep. You are a very fighty person, I see. Yeah, hold him down. I want to stab him. That's what you get for attacking me like that. You get a sword in the back of your head. Stab. Stab. There you go. Stay right there.
You there! Halt! Shit! We're in for it now.
Yes, you are. You got Captain Brandt on your ass. Right after I was inches away from ending your life.
He is an agent dispatched from Batal. Pray, let us handle the rest. We will hear all he has to say before the week is out. I bid you, wait till then.
Alright then. The whole reason I never did this quest is because I didn't think to grab the damn guy. I tried to chase him around and talk to him, and he just says, "Go away, I don't like you," or some shit like that, but, well, we got him. So, sometimes the answer is to grab a man. There was another quest where the answer was to grab somebody, but I did figure that one out. This one, on the other hand, it never crossed my mind. Never thought to grab a man off the streets and just pin him to the ground and beat the living shit out of him. Anyway, you sell weapons, and I like weapons. Ah, new armor and a new sword. I feel like a whole new man. Now, where's the vocation guild at? That much okay, I think it's that icon right there on the mini-map that I'm heading for. No, wait a minute, that's the weaponsmith. Shit. I know it's around here somewhere. I just can't remember off the top of my head. Show me the map already. It's around here. That's not it. Which one of you sons of bitches is the fucking thing? It's, the Pawn Guild. I think it might actually be next to the Pawn Guild. Or, like, underneath it or something. Around back, I think, maybe. Anyway, this way to Pawn Guild. Which is this place right here. Okay, it's that shield-looking icon with the two blades on it that are pointing in opposite directions. I see it now. This is the Vocation Guild.
Greetings. Welcome to the Guild Hall. Here, we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. If there is aught I may assist you with, simply say the word.
Yeah. Now, if we were to change vocation... Yeah, we can acquire
Forgive me,
these.
but I'm afraid we are not accepting registration for warriors or sorcerers at this time.
Yeah, there's the quest.
You see, as we currently have no archer staves or great swords on hand, we are unable to outfit new members.
Unfortunate.
And we cannot simply purchase more, as the delivery of arms intended for the local armory and other guilds in this domain was plundered by goblins.
Wait, that's how you pronounce that word? I thought it was demison. I guess that's just an archaic spelling of domain, but just like how jail, I've seen spelled like G-O-A-L. But, well, whatever, I get the idea.
So regrettably, I cannot assist you. Unless you were to procure a weapon yourself, that is.
Which I have done.
Let me see. What else can I tell you of our guild?
So...
Certain vocations are unavailable at present. Let me see. What else can I tell you about our guild?
I went and picked up those things. You're supposed to give me the quest. I offer to go get the weapons for you. But you're just not doing it. Now, let me see. Yeah, I like this move. It's a fun move to go using on people. You just pull your sword out, you jump and just stab them, and you can start mashing the button to repeatedly stab them while they're down. But, yeah. Anyway, core skills. These are some passive shit I can go putting on. And I can use this one to negate a little fall damage. Yeah. And augments. Let's go ahead and grab a couple of those. And I don't want to put provocation on. I don't like constantly being targeted. Sometimes it's nice for me to be targeted, but not all the time. So, which of these things do I want to give you? I know I want you to be able to infuse my weapon with fire. Super useful in some cases, unless we're fighting something that's immune to fire, and then you go giving us fire that we don't want. But sometimes is good. Sometimes everything is good. There's some things that you wouldn't think is good at all, and then sometimes they is. It's just situational. Always situational that be doing all the stuff. I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm just talking to fill air at this point. Anyway, you got some shit you got on there, and fuck yeah. Alright.
Methinks Roderick will be able to tell you aught of the stolen shipment. He runs the local armory, and we purchase almost all of our stock from him. May fortune smile upon you, sir.
Now we've got the quest. We've got the archer staff and the great sword that was stolen by the goblins back in the mine. So we'll go talk to Roderick. He'll tell us about the stolen shipment. We'll say, hey, we just happened to find that stolen shipment.
Moldy! Is that one of my wares I spy on you?
Well, we've already got the shit.
Good on you, sir. I expect these goblins are feeling mighty sore right now.
They aren't because they're
Have you
dead.
been to see Klaus yet? You'll be able to have him change your vocation. I appreciate you stopping by, but a lone weapon won't save my business. 'Tis yours. Take it to Klaus with my blessing. Go on, off with you.
Well, alright then. That takes care of that leg of the quest. And then we'll go tell Klaus we already got the stuff that was stolen. And then as oh, God. Sorry about that. Anyway, we got the stuff. Here's the staff. I don't want to carry that shit around. It's weighing me down.
Oh, you have procured an archer staff, I see.
Yeah, no shit.
Most excellent. You may now change your vocation to sorcerer.
Yeah,
However,
I'm not changing it.
If you wish to.
Yeah, we already got the great sword. We gotta hand it to you. Take the sword. Mogloop's carrying that, and it is weighing him down something fierce.
You may now change your
vocations.
I beg, lad.
Good. There we go. Warrior and sorcerer have been unlocked. We got our reward for that quest. And now that that is done, I believe we'll be able to actually summon in pawns that are set as warriors and sorcerers. And if that's the case, we won't be running around with no more thieves and archers. Though the archer could be useful. I think I'll take an archer over a sorcerer. One thing I don't like about sorcerers is their spells fucking block out the camera. You'll be over there fighting and then BAM! Big chunk of ice cutting off everything you can see. Right out of nowhere. So we'll grab us a new archer to replace Trenfasa. Not that he hasn't served us well. And I'm not seeing anybody. The only other person I see in here is Achilles. At least I think that's how you say that. And you happen to understand Elvish, which would be useful if we happen to go into a goddamn elf town. I happen to know where to find an elf town. But... lost my train of thought. Elf town, right. I know where to find it, but it's very far out of the way. So, you served us well, and as a reward, here is, a fish. You can have a fish. You get a thumbs up. You did good for me. And you are with us now. Pawn badges. Yep, that's tied to the pawns. Fucking... The pawn quests and, like, killing a certain number of Cyclopses unlocks a thing and then a specialization. And that's why this one's able to talk to elves. If we had gone there without a pawn that knows how to speak Elvish, they'd just say things like Yishti Venetar or something like that, and the subtitle would be all that fancy Lord of the Rings elf writing, but we would not be able to understand them, wouldn't be able to figure out exactly what they had in the shops, or... Anyway, you get the idea. Language is a pain in the ass sometimes, and I am all out of time for this episode, so thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope to see you again in the next one. God, bye!